Alrighty guys, how's it going? Sucks I couldn't make it to Masterminds, but it sounds like it was a blast down there. The buddies that went down there that I did talk to, they said they all had fun. It sounded like a lot of the saws were a big hit, but I'm gonna have to most definitely try to get my stuff together next year and go to that. But still waiting. Any day now, my skirt coating should come in. I'm trying to get a few other things because I have a sneaky suspicion when I go to do that coating, it's probably going to be wasteful. So I'm going to try to do 3 or 4 pistons at once, just so I'm not wasting the stuff. And then I got another 4910 that I got to juice up and do a piston swap on and change the numbers around, because it's he wants it to be a low compression race saw for his wife. But I've been working all night on pistons, and I'll show you what I come up with and a problem I encountered with one of the brands of pistons. But it's all blurry. As you can see, wrist pin to wrist pin. I've got this pretty much almost a ready direct drop in, and I've got this one down pretty light too. This was the MWP. I've got it down to 50 grams. I think these are heavier than that. These are 55 grams, but with all the stuff, they're plus 80. I think I'm missing the shims out of here and the clips. But so I got the bottom all done up just like my other one. I get asked what these are. These are to get extra oil in on the wrist pins, and then these are to get oil on the shims. Basically all I'm doing is copying what Echo did. Sometimes you can't go wrong with some engineer's ideas, and so you just duplicate them because the other ones didn't have it in it. This piston I cut, thinking things were going absolutely awesome, and then I run into a boo-boo with it. This was the side that I was measuring on. You know, that way it would be a direct match. And then I take it around and I check this side, and it's off by like a lot. And I'm like, holy crap. Now, I bored both these out at the same time, same tooling. I suppose it's possible that I cocked the connecting or the wrist pin hole by boring it out, but I don't think I did. And I dial indicated in the piston before I cut it, so I don't think one side. Let me grab the calipers. I don't think one side's thicker than the other. Where is my calipers? I really don't think. No, they're getting 90 on that one. I'm getting 90 on that one. What am I getting from the top of the wrist pin? Yeah. You can see how much meat's here on this side and not there. This Farmer Tech bored the pinhole crooked. Guess that's why I got that for 14 bucks, huh? Should have checked that first. This one didn't do it. You can see how much difference there is. And you just flip the piston around. And bam, they're the same height. So, one or two things. I either bored the hole crooked, but this self-guides itself. You know, I'd have to, I'm not saying you couldn't do it, I'd have to really cock the drill bit and like really, really work at it to go crooked on it. And then afterwards I trim them up with this one. So yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I guess this is just a... That's... I wonder why Chinese saws have such problems and are short-lived. That's pretty bumming, but I got one unsuccessful. Let me grab the tool. I've got a couple different tools now. Let me pause you. Alrighty, I've been through a couple different iterations of this tool. If I'm running the flat one here, well, I can't get this in because this ain't been bored out yet, but this one goes in and then this squares up against the flat spot on the top or the bottom. And it worked okay. I have a tapered washer that goes on there that I spin it around and screw it in, but I come up with a better idea. I turn this down just slightly bigger than the wrist pin where it's a little bit harder fit, and then it's got a stepped ledge on it, and it kind of just presses in and then butts up, and then I can have a nut on this side and tighten it down, and then I can clamp that in the lathe, and then this, you know, I can twirl around, and then I can go in and cut the retainer clip walls. Worked out great. So I suspect I can use this on this too. So this is probably going to be my new updated tool. Finger tight work for what I'm showing, and then to check my straightness, I just slide a wrist pin in, and then I can see if this is, you know, if I can get it within a few thousandths, I'm happy. If that hole's offset 3 thousandths one way more than the other, all it does is hold the snap ring. It needs to be deep enough so the snap ring don't fall out, but not too deep where the ring can push past the snap ring. That's all I care about. How deep did I cut it? I don't know. I guesstimated. But this works incredibly well to do these pistons. It's the best thing I've come up with. What limited tooling that I've got. This one's going to go on that other racer over there. I already widened out the bottom of it. I don't know. I don't know. I might chuck this up, sand it up. We might coat this one too. just to see what happens. I'm not boring this one out. In case this ends up in failure, then I got a backup piston for this one, if that makes any sense. Yeah, so I don't know. That's what I've gotten so far. I didn't put. Well, for one, I wanted to make it as close to factory piston as I can because all the machine work and stuff is already done on that one. And the lowers are done probably the way I like. I built that 3 or 4 years ago. The uppers are going to have to be reworked, and same with the exhaust port and intake port. Because typically, I don't remember how big the lung I got in there, but I can take the lung right out with these typically. And I don't think I'm going to put lines in this one. We'll see how she holds up. I got to heat treat that yet. Got to heat treat that one. I got 2 other pistons to do. I got to make all my spacers yet too. My aluminum came in for that. This is going to be much better than me taking a piece like that to whittle it down to make little 80 thousandths shims in there. You know, I don't have much to whittle down, and then I just got to make them. I think it's 80 thousandths if I recall. Actually, those pistons might be different than the Meteor. I didn't measure the spacing here. I'll do that when I make the spacers. But this was expensive. I think I gave like $30 for this. It's crazy what freaking aluminum's going for now. I'm gonna have to get down to the scrapyard and like rummage around in their box of goodies. Let my other scrapping buddies know that I want chunks of aluminum. This is supposed to be pretty high quality. I think this is 6061 extruded. So hopefully, I wanted a good quality aluminum for them spacers. They take a hell of a beating. But I got to build 1, 2, 3. I need 8 spacers. So that might be tomorrow's project or later today. But machining out that piston allows me not to have to swap a crank, and allows me not to have to hunt down a crank, because the saws that I get these cranks out of in the States, they're almost unobtainium. I have only come across 1 saw and 2 crankshafts, and I've been looking, and even in the future, if I come across some cranks, I'm probably going to pick them up, just for cuts down on machine work. Now, I found a Wiseco, lightweight Wiseco wrist pin for this one too, so I've even got that combo even lighter. I need to hurry up and get that piston Cerakoted and quit messing with it, because I'm waiting for my cylinder to come in, because before I know it, I'm going to have a 20 gram piston. Time I get bored and I think about it, I go and I whittle more off the thing, and before too long it's going to be a chunk of tinfoil floating around in there. So I think I better stop while I'm ahead on that. This should work out super good. I know he wanted low compression, but I still want compression to make power. But that's a high roof saw already. I'm going to reshape the exhaust port. And, I'd like to at least still get 170 for compression out of it. I don't remember if I did a carburetor mod on that one. Seems like I think I'm going to be using this carburetor. Pretty good size difference. I'm keeping what this carb is to myself, in case this works out really good. Because I still want to keep a little bit of an edge. But yeah, I'll show you guys the port work and stuff I do, and I'm not going to give any numbers or anything out on this because this is one of my hopefully go fast. No idea how long it'll last, but hopefully go fast machines. I want to do this one up where it stops stickers 2.0 V4 in the dirt is what I want. Yeah. I got bad intentions for this saw, so. But I feel like a kid at Christmas or whatever. I'm so geeked and pumped to like get on this. I got some other custom parts being made for the thing. That'll be a surprise when you guys see them parts. Man, I'm really looking forward to this. I want some ring zing and hopefully get some power out of this. Let me know what you guys think of this project that I'm working on. And yeah, I'm gonna kill another one on my brain 4910s to put this together, because I was gonna kill a junker that slapped together one, but this is new set of cases. It is a used crank and flywheel, but I got so much time, money, and effort invested into this. I want it to look pretty good, so I'm going to order up another aluminum handle, rubber grip. I don't know if I'm going to dye anything on this. Might leave this one all sleeper-fied maybe. I got some new ideas cooking up that I've been brainstorming the last 3 or 4 days on in my head. I might have to get on eBay and order a couple more mufflers. The muffler mount I'm going to do might end in failure too. I don't know. But yeah. So let me know what you think. Get the spacers made. I could probably start on that, but I'm trying to hold off until my coating stuff comes in, and then that stuff's got to cure for so many days or whatever, so that'll give me time to, I guess not total waste. I guess another piston I can use to, yeah, no, it'll hold the ring in there crooked. Change all the timing around. Son of a Seabiscuit. Sucks when freaking you end up with junk. Oh, it's warmer than bejesus in here. I got started a fire, but it's too cold not to have one. So I've only been throwing a log in here and there, just enough to keep it going. Hate this time of year. Sweet in the middle of the day and it's super cold at night, but not cold enough where I really need a fire running 24/7. So, but I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I'm waiting for footage and other stuff to roll in from how some of the saws ran there at Masterminds. I dropped a short already where Nate was racing at 395 with one of my 50cc builds. Held its own pretty good to such a big saw. Impressed me. So I don't know. You guys take it easy, have a good one, and let me know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe, share my videos. If you haven't hyped it, give it a hype. All it's doing is helping out. I'm not getting the views that I used to. Shorts aren't doing that good. I don't know what's going on. Must be YouTube's got me blacklisted or something. But you guys take it easy and have a good one.